I think that we are in the season in which we all heard these questions like, do you have any holiday plans? Do you already got some presents? We all need to be more aware that this isn't always a good and happy time for everybody. Hey everyone, and welcome back at Conscious Creator Jen. This video today is about a topic that many people are experiencing right now maybe and not always talk about. It's about loneliness during the holidays and how to cope with it. While this season is often portrayed as a time of togetherness and joy, for many people it can be a stark reminder of isolation or difficult circumstances. As always, I was scrolling on Instagram regarding this topic and then I saw this quote right here. This season can be a difficult time for many. With the holidays, cost of living, seasonal overwhelm and loneliness, and end of the year intensity, it can be easy to forget how far acts of kindness can go. So take a moment to reach out to those around you and show your support. Remember to be gentle with each other because you never know who's at breaking point. Remember to be gentle with each other because you never know who's at breaking point. Let's choose empathy, compassion, patience, and understanding to make a difference in the lives of those around us. Let's be the light that brings warmth and hope to those in need. I was reading this quote for the first time and I was like, wow, like this is so nice and kind and a good way of thinking, because a lot of people, especially during this holiday season, really need those words, really need your empathy in real life, really need some compassion. And this is the best season to help one another and to give back to the people and to give back to people. If you are somebody that is having a hard time during this season, remember that you are not alone. Not alone in feeling this way. In fact, studies have shown that millions of people struggle with loneliness during the holiday season. So in this video, we are going to explore why this happens. We are going to share some examples from real life. I'm going to share some examples from real life. And most importantly, discuss some scientifically backed coping mechanisms. Let's get started. First, let's talk about why loneliness feels more intense during the holidays. Research from APA suggests pressure to feel happy during the holiday season can actually backfire. And social media also plays a huge role. Constantly seeing pictures of friends, family, couples celebrating can make us feel like we're missing out, even if those images don't tell the whole story. On top of that, if you recently experienced a breakup, moved to a new city, or lost a loved one, the holidays can magnify those feelings of disbelief, disconnect, and grief. For example, a 2019 study from the University of Copenhagen showed that nostalgia while often comforting can also trigger feelings of being sad for what's been lost. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Have you ever felt the weight of the holidays more than the joy? Because I've been there. I have lost a very special person to me in 2016, and in that year I don't even recall what I did during the holidays anymore. But trust me, it is something that we can work out together. To make this topic more relatable, I want to share a few real life examples. Some from people I know and some from people I read about in communities. Case 1 is from Sarah. Sarah's first solo holiday trip. By the way, the names that I'm using are not the real names, but just to give the people some privacy. Sarah, a close friend of mine, moved abroad for work. She couldn't afford to fly back home for Christmas, while her friends back home posted pictures of the festive season. And Sarah spent the day alone in her apartment. She told me that she felt invisible, as if she was not being seen. Like no one even noticed that she was there. Case number 2 is about Michael. It's about a dad whose kids were living across the country. And last year was his first Christmas without them. While he tried to stay busy with hobbies, he admitted that the silence in his house was deafening. These stories highlight that loneliness doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone, regardless of age, location, or life stage. If you felt like Sarah or Michael, stick around, because we're going to talk about practical ways to overcome these feelings. Let's dive into what will actually work for you. These are some strategies backed by scientific evidence. These are some strategies backed by research and psychology to help you navigate loneliness during the holiday. Number 1, reframe your perspective. A 2020 study from the University of Chicago found that cognitive reframing, changing how you think about a situation, can reduce feelings of loneliness. How to do it? Instead of focusing what you don't have. Oh, I don't have my friends around me. Oh, my family is across. Oh, I'm by myself. As it's time to recharge and create your own traditions. Tip number 2, connect in small ways. Research shows that even a small chit chat or a brief interaction with somebody can boost your entire mood during the day. Even just a small text or just a little conversation with a barista can turn your whole day around. How to do it? If, for example, big gatherings feel overwhelming or impossible, try smaller connections like calling a friend or volunteer or join an online community. I made up a link in which you can join me. I created an online space for you all to join me, and then we can talk about certain topics you like for me to talk about, and we can just chit chat with each other. So if you tap the link, you will come in the online community, and then we can support one another and be there for one another, but just online. But it will help you feel better for sure. Step number 3, practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude can increase overall happiness. It can reduce feelings of isolation. You can start a gratitude journal and write 10 things you are grateful for every single day, or just one thing every single day, whatever works for you, but just write it down, or make a voice message for yourself, or put it in the community. Say one thing you are very grateful for that day. It can be big things, small things, just whatever pops into your mind. Tip number 4, limit social media use. This one is very important. Multiple studies have shown that reducing social media use can significantly lower feelings of loneliness. Try a digital detox, even if it's just for a few hours. Focus on the real world instead of the highlight reels. Go for a walk, do a bit of reading, meditate a bit, do a little dance, listen to your favorite music. Just a social media break is so important for you to be so in sync and in touch with your life in that present moment, instead of being in everybody else's business and what they are doing. You only see like a snap of what they are doing, and you don't know if they actually are really enjoying themselves or not. It's just what they're putting out of themselves into the world, and don't take it personal, and you don't have to feel lonely because other people are seeming to have fun. Just be present with yourself and really enjoy your own time. And tip number 5 is seek professional help. Therapy isn't just for when things are bad. It is very important that when feelings of loneliness persist, that you reach out to a counselor. Which of these strategies do you think can work for you? Let me know in the comments or in the community link I put down below, because I love to hear about it. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Loneliness is a part of the human experience. It's okay to feel it, but it doesn't define you. Remember, the holidays don't have to look like a Hallmark movie. Remember, the holidays don't have to look like a Hallmark movie to be meaningful. Whether you are spending this time alone or with others, focus on what you need. Start a new tradition. Give yourself permission to feel your emotions. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. Thank you so much for watching this video about coping with loneliness during the holiday season. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like. If you like the information in this video, give it a like. And if you think it might be beneficial for a family member or friend, please share this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, for a better mental health, better self-care, and for you navigating through certain challenges. I hope to see you at the next video and enjoy the holidays on your own terms. Until next time, take care of yourself.